Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Salmen as the Kenner Discovery Swamp Owls travel to take on the Salmen Spartans. Let's bring in our analyst, Coach Tiger Edwards, to tell us more about the Swamp Owls.
Well, I don't know what a swamp owl is, but we're going to discover that tonight, and we're also going to discover Christian Kraft, the sophomore quarterback. It's their first year playing football, so we don't know what to expect, except they're 2-1 coming into Salmen.
What about the home team, the Salmen Spartans?
The home team rely on Michael Marco. 463 yards, 46 carries. Anybody that knows anything about math, not me, 10 yards a carry. Pretty big up front. And Marco, Mr. Marco, I want to call him, he plays quarterback, but when he goes to running back, look for a change of pace with young Jack Gillikin.
Thanks, Tiger. We'll have more analysis from this press box. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Coach, it's our first time seeing Salmen in the Prep Zone this season. Can you give us a rundown on how your season's been so far?
Well, we're 1-2 right now, and coming off of a gigantic effort last week that we came up a little bit short. A few offensive plays here or there, and we might be sitting at 2-1. Instead of 1-2. You're going to see some things different tonight. The word's out. We're getting back under center a bunch. We're running right at you. We got some big kids. We got a three-headed monster at tailback with Michael Marco and with Carl Jones and Carl Owens. So we're going to run until we can't run anymore.
What's it going to take to beat a team like Kenner Discovery here tonight?
Well, I think everybody needs to come out and do their job. Everybody needs to come out and execute, and not worry necessarily about Kenner Discovery, worry about us, and let's get better this week. And basically, we've been preaching all week: do your job.
All right, Coach, you're coming off of the forfeit win versus Ridgewood last week. So, is your team fresh coming into this matchup here tonight?
You know, it's hard to always look for a silver lining when you have a forfeit win, but we did take the extra time to prepare, rest our legs a little bit, so we look at it as a beneficial thing for us.
You're traveling here to Slidell. What's it going to take to beat a team like Salmen here tonight?
I tell you, Salmen is always, year in, year out, is a solid program. Coach Shooter has done an excellent job here. We're going to have all boys on deck tonight, and we have a good game plan, and we'll see how it works out.
Number 19.
So Varela to kick this one away to get us in play as Kenner Discovery kicks off to the Spartans, and Bray will return this one. Bray still on his feet as he's tripped up after crossing the 35-yard line. So after the return, we'll get our first look at this Salmen offense with Michael Marco at the helm.
Pretty good return there. Bray was a little upset that he couldn't make it go a little further but first down, great field position here for the Spartans at the 36.
As we said pregame, Marco averaging 10 yards a carry for the Spartans. Also, he's 13 of 27 passing on the season. The Spartans come out with Marco in the gun, Jones behind him. Fake screen out, and it's long. It's thrown to the Salmen sideline. Intended.
So they went a little play action screen out there. That one was a little high, incomplete. Going to bring up second down and 10.
Intended for Corey Wood, the junior wide receiver. So second and 10 coming out, a strong suit is Salmen on the ground, and they come out trying to pass.
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd come out here and try to run the football. Pretty stout line there.
Under center, Marco, play action, pressure, bearing down, takes it himself, looking to bring it upfield. Good block there from his wide receiver, Scott. And Marco gets the first down, and that actually adds to the average, about a 15-yard run for Marco.
I'm going to say right there, he had two defenders bearing down on him, and he just simply took it back an extra 2 to 3 yards and whipped it around the end like they weren't even there. Exciting run by Michael Marco.
First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Marco under center. This time the handoff goes to Owens. Owens going left side, and he'll have to be, he's still on his feet before being gang tackled down by a flock of swamp owls. led there by number 25, Matthew Garrissey.
They went off tackle that time. Left side picked up 9. Nice run there by Owen.
Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Spartans as they continue this drive. Going 2 to the right. And we have timeout on the play. So with 10:35 remaining here in the first, score tied 0-0. So 2nd and 1 here for the Spartans coming out of the timeout. Oh, got him. Went with the freeze there, and the whole defensive line came across. Yeah, every single one jumped, so great use of the freeze.
Obviously, they won't be calling out one number, like number 76 jumped offside. It's the entire defensive line.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where if we had the official mic'd up, you would hear the whole defensive line.
Yes.
But 1st and 10 for the Spartans after the penalty. Gives them a fresh set of downs. Calling for it there. Give goes to Owen. Owen, it's going to be – it looked like a bit of a jump.
I'm going to say offense that time. Yes, that's the call.
False start called.
Yeah. Well, we had the situation where it looked like they were the Swamp Owls were going to – Is that kind of weird to say Swamp Owls?
Swamp Owls.
Because it's the first time
we've ever said it.
So never knew they existed a thing, but they obviously have them. They came across and then got back, and then the offensive line jumped. So it can be a little bit harrowing down there in the trenches when you don't know. You need to wait on the snap of the ball.
Marco calling for it on 1st and 15. The give goes to Owens. He hits the hole hard, and he'll get back to about the original line of scrimmage. But yeah, you mentioned the Swamp Owls. This is the first year of varsity play for the Swamp Owl, for the Kenner Discovery Swamp Owls.
You know, it's kind of tough coming out the first year, trying to put your program together, trying to get everything in a situation where you're playing together as a team. So it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but there's a fumble.
And that's a big break for the Swamp Owls as they fall on it and recover that one. And we'll get our first look at the Swamp Owl offense after the Salmen fumble there. And they are Kenner Discovery, led by Christian Kraft. He has 5 touchdowns on the season. LeByron Martin, look for him to get some looks in the passing game. 5 receptions, 174 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Calling for it is Kraft on the jet sweep, gives it to Martin. Martin will gain about 6 on the jet sweep.
Nice run that time around in. Got a little speed off the corner.
Gain of about 5 there for the Swamp Owls.
That'll bring up 2nd down as they quickly come back to the line. And a very young team, as we mentioned, a young program. A young team, though, including some 8th graders in there in the backfield, gobbled up by number 6, Carl Jones. On the carry was Matt Davis.
35, Matthew Davis on the run.
That time a little blitz off the edge by Jones. Also listed as a running back. Folded in, made the tackle for a loss, going to bring up 3rd and long. We might get to see Christian's arm right here.
Yeah, Kraft rolling right, slings this one out, complete. And Martin will be pushed out of bounds about 2 yards shy.
There's a good reception over there. Roll out by Kraft and completed it to Martin, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 1 yard for Kenner Discovery.
So we'll see the punt unit on for Kenner Discovery. Didn't get a chance to look at them in warm-ups, but back to return for Salmen are Devontae Landry and Mason James. Oh, it's a
Oh,
fake.
fake.
They send it to the up back, and Salmen stuffs them, drops them at the line of scrimmage, and that will be a turnover on downs.
So Coach Sprunk from Kenner rolled the dice early. A young team, why not?
Why not? A young team, young program coming over here to play the Salmen Spartans, and
Run on the play by the Swamp Owls. Stop by.
like you said, why not? So that brings up first and 10 for the Spartans, looking to complete the drive. Their first drive out ended in a fumble recovered by Kenner Discovery. You see the Swamp Owls uniforms, shades of the Seahawks in their uniforms. But Salmen setting up shop with 3 to the bottom of your screen on first and 10. Let's see if
And 1 to the top. Oh, I'm sorry.
Owls were stepping up. Here's Marco looking to pass, runs around defenders, breaks another tackle. Oh, a big stiff arm.
Ooh.
And still on his feet, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage there, brought down by
Run by number 8, Marco.
Robert James.
To bring up second and 10 at the 45.
Wow.
But what a stiff arm there.
What? And, man, they were coming. That's all I can say is they're sending the house. Seems like they're sending the house pretty much every other play here.
It looked like they were both. You and I both saw it when linebackers came up to show blitz. It looked like they were jumping, and they
hit it right on the right time.
right on the mark.
Yeah.
But 3 to the left here on second and 10 for the Spartans. Calling for it is Marco. Goes Owens up the middle, still churning, breaking 2 tackles, the third one, and it takes the 4th guy to bring him down. But that is a first down
Number 6,
for the
Carl
Spartans.
Jones on the carry for 8 and 10.
Owen got the ball right up the middle. I see that everybody's really focused in on Marco.
Yeah.
They're
First
really
down,
focused
Spartans.
in. If he's got the ball, I'm pretty sure Coach P.J. Sprunk said to himself and his players, we got to stop number 8. Stop number 8, we got a chance. So they're focused in on that. Owens scoots through. It says first down, but they have not moved
the chains.
So I'm
perplexed.
confused.
And
or maybe it's second. I don't know. What's going on over
and
there?
a correction, that's Carl Jones, not Carl Owens. They have a pair of Carls, and it's number 5 and number 6. But, yeah, that's odd. Let's see what they're talking about.
So
over
they're
there.
having I think Coach Sprunk over there on the other side is having a discussion with the white hat.
Yeah, Coach Sprunk, and they're talking it over.
There we go.
Yep.
Hand on the shoulder with the discussion.
What does
He's
that mean? What's he probably
this
saying
is
to him with the
that.
hand on the shoulder?
I don't know. Why is that there? Oh my goodness. That is not a I would not indicate that would be a real friendly discussion right now. Coach Sprunk is getting himself real close. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah. He's getting him real close. It is a first down.
So now they move the chains.
Right. I would take.
I mean, to me, though, it looked like a first down the whole way.
Right. I think he was arguing the spot. Obviously. No flags, no harm, no foul. Right there.
First and 10. Marco takes it, going left side. He'll tuck this one and run it himself. They're cutting up field, and
man,
a lot of green in front of him, but there's a flag down on the play.
I see it. It's in that area of holding. But that was basically quarterback keep on the left side. Did you see the acceleration?
Yes, right when he got to that
hit
outside,
the second level,
hit the Jets.
Yeah.
But it could be, holding on Salmen, so that'll bring him back. Oh, no. A personal foul is going to be accepted. So there was holding in a personal foul. And that'll back him up.
Holding on the Spartans. Ball was placed on the 46-yard line. First and 21.
So first and 21. But hey, with Marco's athleticism, Tiger.
Yeah, if they run that, if he can get in that, hit the second level like that, boom, handoff inside.
Yeah, their handoff goes to Jones, and Jones is wrapped up for a gain of 1 by number 44, Colin Shaver.
Number 6, Carl Jones on the carry for 1 yard. Tackled down
So that
by
makes it
44, Colin Shaver.
Second down.
Second down and long.
Second down and 20.
20.
From the 45
I'm going
yard
to guess
line.
20. Give or take a yard.
A yarder, yeah. So 2 to the left for the Spartans, 1 to the bottom.
I think we're going to see our pass here.
Marco calling for it. It's a screen. Out complete, bringing it upfield. Number 13, Jalen Scott, and another flag comes out.
Might have a holding call out there by that wide receiver as they, again, kind of threw it out there to the little screen,
Marco's
and
pass complete to number 13,
the other
Jalen
receiver,
Scott.
I think,
Flag on
might
the
have been
play.
holding.
They have a discussion. Now I'm looking at the clock, 5:48 on the clock here in the first. And I'm wondering, well, as Salmen gets moved back even further, but heat and humidity breaks aren't supposed to be over with until October.
Well, our rules analyst would tell us that.
Holding against the
He
ball.
actually, our rules analyst told me before we left that this was the last game with heat and humidity breaks.
Apparently not in the first quarter here or at this point.
But it's
Clock running.
now it's second and New Orleans.
Oh, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
There it is.
Okay, so heat and humidity break, 5:42 to go here in the first, score tied 0-0. So second and 30 coming out of the heat and humidity break. Marco is going to line up under center. Marco calling for it, looking to sling it out, and it's incomplete. Short, intended for Mason James. So that'll make it 3rd and 30.
That's
Marco's pass
that's the
incomplete.
third
Taken
pass,
on
and they've all
26,
been of
Jason James.
the same
Bring up 3rd and 30 at the 47-yard
same
line.
design. They're basically, well, and the reason behind that, I believe, is because the defensive backs are playing so far off. But they're going to have to. Salmen is not having any luck with that. They need to. They may need to look for something else.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. Marco calling for it, rolling to his right as pressure bears down. He plants. Pressure coming, stiff arm 1 away. Gets away from 2. My goodness, what a run. And Marco turning on the afterburners now. He'll continue to truck forward, and he's brought down about 2 yards shy of the first down.
No,
But
12
Marco on the
yards.
carry,
Oh, excuse me,
about
12 yards
16
shy.
yards.
Yeah,
Bring
my
up
bad.
4th and about 12.
The down marker was the end of it, so
Tackled by a host
so,
of small fouls.
so it's about 12 yards.
4th
on
and 12.
4th and 12. What do I need to say? You just saw it. He made something out of nothing.
Yeah, and
there.
they're going to keep the offense out there here on 4th down. I wonder if they're going to go hard count or, yeah, they're going to run a play now. Marco calling for it here on 4th down. Passing it, and, oh, wow.
Incomplete.
Incomplete, batted away.
Marco's pass incomplete.
Batted
To
away
number
by
13,
Oscar
Jalen
Casco
Scott.
Jr.
Broken up by number
and a
11, Aaron Krim.
great stop there.
Turnover on downs for the Swamp Owls.
Aaron Krim, excuse me. A great stop there by the Swamp Owls.
Wow.
So 4:39 to go here in the first, 0-0.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now we get another look at the Swamp Owl offense. Kraft, Martin in motion. Oh, what a hit in the backfield. Number 6, Carl Jones.
Carl Jones.
Absolutely mauled Matt Davis in the backfield.
They'll loss of 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 14.
That's the second time he's come from his linebacker position to light up somebody in the backfield. Coach Shooter's obviously got a lot of respect for his defense in that he didn't punt and felt like they could shut down this Kenner Discovery offense.
So Kraft on 2nd and 14. Kraft calling for it, looking to pass, slings it out, intercepted. Going the other way for the Spartans, still on his feet, rumbling to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. John Lowry with the pick six.
John Lowry, he just stepped in front of that one. Christian Kraft, the sophomore quarterback, telegraphed where he was going with that one. And Lowry said, I'm taking it in the end zone. Again, the confidence that Coach Shooter had that he did not punt on 4th down to try to pin him back and just, hey, let my defense do what my defense does.
On to attempt the extra point is number 12.
Tristan Pugmire on to attempt the extra point. Some late players coming on out of the hold of Mason James. Snap, kick is up, and it is no good. So with 4:02 to go here in the first, Salmen leads 6-0. Pugmire to kick this one away for the Spartans. Sends it way up there, and this will be returned by Aaron Krim. Krim looking to get behind the wall, now running for his life as Spartans bear down and bring him down.
Krim initially dropped the ball, so he had to scoop it up to get it going, and really didn't have anywhere to go.
No, and on the tackle, Devontae Landry, a sophomore, got down there to make the stop. So 3:54 to go here in the first. And this is the worst field position that the Swamp Owls have had to start a drive with. It's Christian Kraft calls it a play to his troops. First and 10 from the 17-yard line. Kraft calling for it. Good block there as Kraft trying to bring it outside, and he'll just run safely to the sideline as pressure was bearing down there.
I thought that was a false start. It looked like a false start to me. However, he just took off and ran, so they didn't get a penalty, although I thought they all jumped.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Swamp Owls. Motion. Throw out on the screen there, and Salmen read it the whole way.
Tried to get the ball out on the perimeter, and Carl Jones once again out there to make the tackle, number 6.
Kraft's pass complete to number 80, Axel Varela.
And on that, I'd love to see it again. It looked like
no gain on the play, bring up 3rd and 13.
LeByron Martin was going in forward motion before the ball was snapped. But, no call. We can move on to the next play.
Right. No harm, no foul. Yeah. That play lost 3 yards. They wouldn't have taken the penalty anyway. So 3rd and 13.
3:05 to go here in the first. Calling for it. Kraft rolling, throws it out, has a man wide open, complete, cutting inside, and a first down for the Swamp Owls as Kraft connects with Frederick Johnson.
Man, you talk about wide open. Frederick Johnson right then. There was 3 levels there, and no one got the intermediate guy, and as a result, Kenner Discovery has their first down of the game.
Carl Simmons on the stop, the junior, for the Spartans. And 1st and 10 from the 32. Kraft calling for this one. And he is met. But a good job fighting forward for a gain of about 1 on the carry.
Yeah, it seemed like he was going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage, but he battled through.
Casco on the carry for the Swamp Owls.
Pickup of about 2, 2nd down and 8.
Kraft in the gun. Looks like Davis checked back in. Going up the middle. Still rolling forward, and that, wow, he's moving the pile. That's going to be a first down for the Swamp Owls.
Back-to-back first downs now for the Owls, who seem to have gotten something going here.
Matthew Geraci on the carry, the 5'10 junior for Kenner Discovery. Now Chain Gang moving over there on the far end. Kenner Discovery is ready to go, but the Chain Gang still getting set over there.
Hey, a situation like this, you get a couple of back-to-back first downs, could bode well for the Swamp Owls.
And they're met immediately at the line and driven down by Christian Doucette, the senior linebacker for the Spartans.
That one was pretty much stuffed right there for a loss.
Tackled by number 48.
So that makes it 2nd and 10.
Christian Doucette.
I think it's going to be second
Oh,
and
check
11.
that. Yeah, second and 11.
Yeah.
Second and 12.
I think the down marker, the guy with the down marker is, we're going to have a timeout?
A timeout.
Timeout Kenner Discovery.
So 1:09 to go here in the first. Salmen leads 6-0.
Ball at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 11, Kraft calling for it. Looking to pass here, rolling to his left as pressure comes down. Gets away from one, now running to the sideline, and he'll go out of bounds. It looks about 2 yards shy.
Run by number 1, Kraft.
Scramble under pressure. Carl Jones bearing down on him, and he decided, I better tuck it and run. Good play by him. Going to bring up 3rd and 2. I got to think they're going to go for it on 4th down if they don't make it. I think this is a two-down situation.
So a minute to go here in the first. Kraft calling for it. Give going to Davis, and Davis is brought down. He'll gain. No, he's brought down behind the line. And that'll bring up 4th down. So let's see the decision here. It looks like Kraft's staying on as they switch out players. But yeah, you're right. I believe they're going to go for it.
4th and 1.5 is my guess from here.
Yeah.
Big down right here. Keep the drive alive and keep the ball away from the Spartans. This Kenner Discovery.
Kraft calls for it. Give going right side. Has room to run, breaking through that, and they got the first down and some. On the carry by Matthew Geraci.
Geraci took it and broke it out there. I guess everybody was expecting it up the middle because he broke it outside. He had a clear path. He picked up the first down and then some.
And good vision by the junior running back there to not just follow where the play was supposed to go. Good vision, seeing the opening to the right and taking it. And that will end the first quarter. So after one, Salmen leads 6-0.
At least the clock. Go ahead.
1st and 10, Wildcat there. Martin in the Wildcat takes it up the middle, and he'll be driven down after a gain of about 5. Brought down by number 75, Tyron Casnave, senior defensive lineman.
Little different wrinkle now from the Kenner Discovery Swamp Owls as they went Wildcat, picked up 5 on after faking the jet sweep. So, but Kraft is back in now on 2nd down.
Yeah, Kraft and Davis both back in. 2nd and 5. Kraft puts Martin in motion, calls for it, fakes the jet sweep, gives to Davis. Davis trucking forward, and he'll gain about 4.
Again, pretty much the same play.
Check
except
that, he gained 5. That's the
first down. Yeah. Pretty much the same play, except not the Wildcat formation, but Kraft back there, but essentially everything the same the other way, and they got 5. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely not. Kraft calling in the plate, calling for it, give, going. Right side is Davis, and Davis is brought down by Simmons, but a flag is down.
Number 35, Davis on the carry, flag on the play.
And that'll be holding on the Swamp Owls. So that'll back them up and make it
Holding against
First
the
and
Swamp
20.
Owls.
That
Yeah,
is
off the
not something they could afford to
First
do,
and
that's
20
for sure.
at the 25-yard line.
Got a little drive going here,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't shoot yourself in the foot. Put yourself back at 1st and 20.
So Davis to the left of Kraft here on 1st and 20. Motion Martin again. Kraft taking it, going left side, and ball stripped loose. Still loose. It looks like Salmen may have fallen on it.
We'll
No,
have to see.
Swamp
Number one,
Owls have
Kraft
it.
on the counter.
Nope.
Tackled by number 6, Carl.
Very
Jones.
close, but Carl Jones came out and
Ball was fumbled.
that ball was
By the Swamp
popped
Owls.
out.
Separated the ball carrier and the ball, and I think we had a loss on the play.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
he was
this-
met in the backfield.
Yeah. Discussion right now about was he down? Was it a fumble? They're in discussion.
So they're
But Kenner
Discovery's ready to go. They broke their huddle already.
And the White Hat is going over to tell Coach Sprunk what had happened there. And now he's coming over to tell Coach Shooter. Yeah.
But no, back to the mistakes for a second there. My old coach, Coach Hull, used to say, it's like we're pouring ourselves a big old glass of milk and then we're kicking it over. That's kind of what has been occurring here.
And now is it still going to be first down? So is it second
it should
down?
be second,
Or
because they
clock is running.
Boy.
Is it second down or is it first down? I didn't see a flag. Did you?
No, calling for it. Kraft launches it, overthrown, intended out there for number 80, Axel Varela. And so this should be 3rd and 20, but over there the down marker says second.
I'm a little confused, to be honest with
I guess
you.
we'll know we'll know in a down.
Yeah. Are we the only people that recognize that?
Bring up
No.
2nd and 20.
I mean, I hear
25-yard
rumblings
line.
of it throughout the rest of the press box here, but down
Must
on the
have
field,
been
I don't know if they.
I was going to say, was it a penalty? Because then, I don't know. I'm confused. All right.
No, there weren't any flags that came out. Martin calling for it is Kraft. Looking downfield as pressure bears down, slings this one out, complete. And he'll be brought down by Carl Jones. On the reception
Kraft's
was
pass
Lawrence
complete. Number
Williams.
6, Lorenz Williams. Tackled down by number 6, Carl
And so
Jones.
that'll make it fourth and nine.
No, they're showing
So
third
third and
nine.
9. So we'll go with it. That's what's gonna.
Bring up 3rd and 8.
I don't see any protest from the Salmon side. So
Are
Make some noise
are they
at 3rd down,
unaware?
Make some noise.
Or was that offsetting fouls that we don't even know about?
calling
Third down.
Kraft jailbreak screen, going for it. Davis upfield, and that will be short.
They're going to go for it. That was actually middle screen that time, and dumped it off.
Number 9, Carl Simmons.
We
Number
have
44,
a
Ethan
bunch of
Stevens.
people checking
Number
in.
6, Carl Jones.
So that fourth and 7
I like a
for
whole-
the Swamp Owls.
Number 26.
Field goal
going to attempt
try.
field
That
goal.
is a
Ruben
30-yard attempt. Placement kick. Oh,
Oh,
is it? It's through.
Good. It's good.
The 30-yard attempt is good. Ruben Varela. So 8:22
Field
to
goal
go
is good.
here in the first half. Salmon leads 6-3.
Number 19, Bray.
Swamp Owls kicking this one away. Ball hits. Somebody needs to grab it. And
Wow.
Salmen just falls on top of it.
There was a failure to communicate right there. No one came to get it out. And
Well, good job by Carl Owens for running and sliding on top of it before the Swamp Owls could get there. But yeah, breakdown in
I thought,
communication.
to be honest with you, I thought Kenner Discovery was going to struggle in this game, being a new team, not anything other than that. But they've come in here and they're holding their own right now.
Absolutely, only down 3 with 8:16 to go in the second. But yeah, brand new varsity program this season. The seniors on this team will actually be the first seniors to graduate from Kenner Discovery, as the toss goes out to Michael Marco. Marco cutting it upfield. Room to run, looking to turn on the afterburner, shedding another one, and he's brought down from behind by number 38, Lance Ruzan.
Here's what happened. Marco went to tailback. They inserted the change of pace, young Jack Gillikin, the sophomore quarterback, and he tossed it back there, and they went old school toss right, but I think we're going to have an infraction.
Holding on the Spartans.
Holding at about the 45, brings it back, but it's still a first down.
Yeah. So Spartans at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 for the Spartans.
First and 10. 8:04 to go here in the first half. And Gillikin staying in with Marco back at tailback.
The change of pace, they call it.
Yeah, the change of pace quarterback, as Coach Shooter was telling us about in pregame. Gillikin under center, calling for it. Give goes to Marco, and Marco is brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They were running the counter sweep that time, where the old Redskins counter sweep, where they pull guard and tackle from the backside. Someone penetrated and made that tackle. Otherwise, Mr. Marco would have been in the end zone.
And still running.
Second and 9.
But he did not, and therefore it did not.
So 7:20 to go here in the first half. Gillikin calling for it. Give goes to Marco again. Marco bringing it up, and you could see Swamp Owl player there, and another flag down. But Swamp Owl player there bracing for impact as Marco was coming his way.
Right, yes, he didn't really want to take that on, and this game has gotten real sloppy.
Yeah,
Grant.
Flag. It's the yellow hanky show.
Yeah, and it's kind of slowed down because now they're having discussions with each flag.
I can't. It looks like they have the headsets on. I can't tell from here. The earpiece is in, but maybe not. Some crews have earpieces where they don't have to meet like this. They can just talk it out from wherever they are on the field, and it helps the pace of the game go
now
faster.
The pace of the game has just come to a halt. Exactly. Good word. But to their credit, I'm sure they want to make sure that they get everything right. But right about now, we should be personal foul against the defense.
So now now they're going to go talk it over with Coach Sprunk on the other sideline.
And the protocol is they don't have to go over there and explain. You go over, so-and-so did such and such, let's move on.
I mean, this, for pacing of the game, really has grinded it to a halt.
Now is he going to come over and talk to see what I'm saying?
Well, Coach Shooter standing at the 40-yard line there, waiting for the officials as they jog over, and they're going to talk to him now too.
You tell him what happened. This guy did this. Da-da-da-da-da.
So anyway, that'll be a first down for the Spartans, and they will
Personal foul against the Swamp Owls. First down, Spartans.
set up shop at the 43-yard line. Now more. So, yeah, personal foul. Now you see the official talking it over with the Swamp Owl players. I'm sure some words were exchanged.
Maybe so. Who knows? It's first down. Let's get this game going.
First and 10 for the Spartans at the Swamp Owls 43-yard line.
So now clock running play is resuming here. First and 10 for the Spartans at the 43-yard line. Gillikin will line up under center. Marco as the tailback. Heavy package in. Give goes to Marco, and he's met immediately and dropped in the backfield for a loss of 3.
Number 8, Marco.
They had a full-out blitz coming that time, and they ran the ball right where the defense was.
So that'll be 2nd and 13 for the Spartans. 6:18 to go here in the first half as Gillikin brings a new play in. They're going 2 to the top of your screen. Gillikin under center.
Blitz coming again.
Gillikin slings it out. Caught over there running upfield, and that will be a first down for Salmen. The complete pass to Jalen Scott.
Again, they went back to that wide receiver screen, threw the ball out there, and it's going to be close to a first down, depending on the mark.
Yeah, depending on the yeah, they're signaling first down. So Spartan drive stays alive. Do you think we see Gillikin in with it doing the change of pace the rest of the game?
Right now they seem to be moving the football pretty good, but seems as if they need something straight ahead, or they need to get outside because the speed is evident once they get outside. The problem is that they're not getting a hat on a hat because Kenner Discovery is blitzing, and whoever's blitzing is not being picked up. So it would help if they get a hat on a hat and move the ball.
And then let Marco be athletic. But, yeah, we have a heat and humidity break. 5:48 to go here in the first half. Salmen leads 6-3. So first and 10 for the Spartans here. 5:40 to go before half. Gillikin under center. Calling for it. Give goes to Marco. Straight ahead. Gets around one. Still on his feet. Full head of steam. 10-5. Touchdown. Marco makes his way to the end zone and no flags.
That time he goes off left tackle and breaks it out to the sideline and up. Using that speed is what I said. Get outside, get outside, get outside. And we've got a touchdown by the Spartans.
So now Pugmire lining up. And this will be out of the hold of Mason James.
Number 12, Tristan Pugmire.
Snap is back, place, kick is up, and that one is through. So 5:26 to go here in the second, and Salmen leads 13-3. Woodson and Martin back to return, the kick from Pugmire. That one through the hands of Woodson. Woodson picking it up. And in the reverse there, it's picked up by Salmen, and Martin is driven down.
So a little trickeration coming from Kenner Discovery. Down 10, got the kickoff and tried to do a little reverse, and that got shut down.
So now we get another look at the Swamp Owl offense coming out, looking to they got a field goal once before, but now looking to get the ball in the end zone here before half.
Yeah, trying to move the ball. They had some success. Again, the only thing that's going to hurt them is if they make mistakes like they did on that last drive.
calling for it. Kraft looking to pass. Slings this one out. Has had a man in the flat, still on his feet. Oh, and another flag comes out. As they rumble forward, a host of Spartans bring him down here near sideline. But let's see what the call is on the field.
Little play action pass, dumped it off to the tight end. And he got good yardage. He broke a couple tackles there and got it up. Would be a first down and then some. However, we're gonna see exactly what it is. We got a block in the back. What? Offsetting.
So first down.
Okay, back to first down. All right.
First and
that
10.
Was no harm, no foul.
Right.
No harm, no foul. Either way. All right. They're going to replay it. Everybody loves a replay.
First and 10.
So first and 10 for the Swamp Owls once again. Motion across Varela. Calling for it. Kraft. Give goes to Martin. Martin on the jet sweep coming up, and he'll be. Wow, he that was close. He almost didn't go out. But,
yeah.
He stepped out.
Yeah, that was close. He was trying to flip him back. The defender was trying to flip him back. They got good yardage on the jet sweep there, but I don't think the tight end was. Good thing they didn't throw a flag. Let's put it that way. Close enough. I'm done with the flags. Let's play some football.
Second and 4. Calling for it is Kraft looking to pass. Oh, and there's another one. You spoke too soon.
I did. I apologize. There was motion.
So false start called on the Swamp Owls. That'll back them up. Make it 2nd and 8 for the Swamp Owls at the 16-yard line. Kraft in the gun. And they're 2 right, 2 left. Kraft calling for it. Looking to pass, pressure bearing down, and he's sacked. Brought down at the 5-yard line. Big loss.
Pressure that time came right up the gut and spilled him, and a loss.
Carl Jones. We've been saying his name all night.
Yeah.
And so third.
Carl is the first half MVP on defense.
Third and long for the Swamp Owls.
Someone's got to get a hat on Carl. I got to say that.
Yeah, they should be calling out his number at the line. Kraft rolling left, looking to dump it off, incomplete. Looked to be intended for number 13, Oscar Casco.
And wisely thrown to the ground.
So now we'll get our first actual look at the punt unit for the Swamp Owls.
Right. Because they lined up a fake the first time that they were in punting.
And I would not suggest, I mean, Coach can call whatever he wants, but I would not suggest a fake.
I've seen it happen before. Let me just say that. Not from Kenner Discovery.
Right.
And not so far this evening, but here we go.
Snap is back. Punt is away, and this one not a lot of distance that'll go out, and Salmen will start their drive at about the 25-yard line.
Not a good punt
field position.
Maybe that's why we didn't see a punt earlier. Not a good punt. 3:26, ball at the 26-yard line. Let's see if they're going to stay with I think Gillikin is back in. They're going to stay with this change up. Yeah, let's they're going to hand the ball to Mr. Marco.
That's Marco right side?
Right or left. Take your pick. Depends on where they line up defensively. They're coming up the gut.
Gillikin calling for it on first down. The give goes to Marco, and another flag comes out. Marco brought down after crossing the 20-yard line. This is an incredible amount of flags here in the first half.
Yeah, and What game are we in? This is game number 4,
Four.
don't you think? Yeah.
Three for the Swamp Owls.
Okay.
Against the Spartans.
But that one pretty much opened up, maybe because of the holding, and but they got a hat on a hat there. And he's saying he's grabbing him.
Yeah, this will drop him back to the 35-yard line. So that'll be first
Bring up first
and 20 for the
35-yard
Spartans.
line.
They went up 3:19 to go here before half, and Salmen leads 13-3. But Gillikin getting the play from the sideline and bringing it in. Marco, the tailback.
Less than 10 seconds to get this. I see the hand up because there's no clock. If he doesn't get it off pretty fast, it's going to be a penalty.
Calling for it, give. Goes Marco up the middle. They opened a hole, gets away from one would-be tackler. Still on his feet, rumbling forward. Marco is gone.
That time, counter action. He got the ball, stepped left, cut back right, had a blocker coming across who sealed off a man. He broke it to the outside and up, just like he did on the last run, basically, by getting it to the outside. He's got that speed. He accelerates in that second level.
Yes. And great job breaking away. He had one guy grabbing him around his leg. His leg's so powerful, churning forward, shook him right off. Pugmire to attempt the extra point. Snap. Kick is up, and it is
Line
a
drive.
rocket straight through, but it
That
is
was
good.
good.
So
Yeah.
2:48 to go here before half, and Salmen leads 20-3. Pugmire to kick this one away following the Marco score. Pugmire booting it down. This will be returned by the Swamp Owls, and they're looking to do the reverse again. This time it's kept, and he'll be brought down there. That is Woodson is brought down on that far side.
That time they faked it. They faked it,
Tackled down by number 26, Mason James.
and they faked the reverse. So they must have the straight ahead, the reverse, and the fake reverse.
Right.
We're going to see, will there be more if there's another kickoff?
James there on the stop. 1st and 10 for the Swamp Owls.
You got to like their, at least they're trying everything they can. That's something to be said for that.
Absolutely. Martin in motion, give, and he is gobbled up in the backfield and brought down by number 44, Ethan Stevens, sophomore, for the Spartans.
Stevens got there right about the time of the handoff. On that, they went back to the jet sweep, faked the jet sweep. We had some success with that earlier.
Yeah.
Fake the jet sweep and hand off the ball off tackle. And they had, like I said, they had some success, so why not try to run it? Except Salmen seems to have made an adjustment to that.
His 2nd and 15 for the Swamp Owls. Kraft calling for it, looking to pass. Jones off the edge, and that is incomplete, intended for Martin. But there, Carl Jones becoming a menace once again.
Was right in there, all over Christian Kraft, and so the good news, it wasn't intercepted, and he threw it away. Didn't lose any yards. 3rd and long now for Kenner Discovery.
Yeah, on 3rd and 15.
Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
Let's see what the
Make some
Swamp
noise.
Owls do. And like you said, that they're really opening up everything they have in this one.
And why not?
Yeah.
You're not going to get better if you don't work hard. And there you go. They got him offside.
Yeah, the freeze play, and you see Salmen, that's Stevens, upset with himself for jumping and not holding discipline on the line. So that'll get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but it'll still be 3rd and 10. And we have some discussion.
Offsides against the Spartans.
I'll bring
Back
up
to the action, 3rd and 10.
I'll bring up 3rd and 10 now.
So, still most likely looking at a Kraft
A
pass of some sort.
Middle screen maybe.
Kraft calling for it, looking downfield, slings this one out. It's complete. Oh, that
Oh.
one popped loose. Salmen gets L, and they're going to call it incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
So incomplete, intended there for or Chad Woodson nearly having it, but good defense there by the Spartans.
That was pretty quick. You know, I don't know if he actually tucked it away and made a the old football move, or not. It didn't look like he did, so I'm okay with that. Incomplete.
4th down for the Swamp Owls here, and let's see.
This has been an adventure.
It has.
The last time, let's put it that way.
14, Devontae Landry.
Snap is back. Good snap. Kick is away, and this one will roll.
Ball down by the Swamp Owls. At the
I would have let it
46-yard
run
line.
because you were let it
down, Spartans.
bounce. Maybe he thought it was going to bounce backwards. It's okay. That was a much better situation than the time before. So Spartans have the ball inside of midfield, inside Kenner Discovery territory now with
minute 28.
buck 28. Yep.
And this is as much success as they've been having with Marco on the ground.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Right?
So 2 to the bottom of your screen. Gillikin calling for it.
Full out blitz coming.
Give goes to Marco. Marco looking to breaks another tackle, still trucking forward. Great effort by Marco, continuing to go forward, and he'll be about a yard shy of the 1st down.
He stepped out of, literally stepped out of 2 full tackles right there. What you're seeing is Kenner Discovery coming up. They're blitzing, so it's hat on hat for the Spartans. If they can cover up the defender and give Mikel Marco some time, it's going to go.
Gillikin gives to Marco. Marco getting behind blockers there. Got slowed down a little bit and brought down by the Swamp Owls, but still a 1st down for Marco.
Had he cut that outside and maybe he didn't see it, he would have gone.
And quickly back to it in a spike by Gillikin. And why is the clock still running? That should be reset to about 41 seconds. So now they're trying to reset. Yeah, there are 42 seconds on the clock. After the spike from Gillikin.
Ball down by the Spartans. Brings up 2nd and 10. It's a 33-yard line.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 for the Spartans. Gillikin will line up under center. Calling for it. Fakes to give to Marco. Pressure coming. Rolling to his left is Gillikin. Slings this one out. It looks like his arm got hit, but it's still grabbed his foot. Looked in. No, they say he's out. Incomplete.
Right. So, had he been able to get his footing, he would have. He had a couple of guys open. He had a deeper guy open. But he couldn't throw it that far.
No,
running left, and not had his feet set. So
that one, and that was. I don't know. Was it just me? We'll see it in the replay, but it looked to me very close there on the sideline. The official's down there with him, but it looked like he could have dragged that toe.
I don't know.
We'll see when we watch it back. 3rd and 10 for the Spartans. Gillikin in the gun. Delayed give to Marco. Marco makes a cut upfield. Has room to run. 10-5. Touchdown just like that.
Run a little draw play right there. And Mikel Marco, boom, gone.
To the house. Special player.
Very special. Is he kind of the Taysom Hill of this team?
Yeah.
Quarterback, running back.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him as a wide receiver or on special teams.
I bet he could do it.
Oh, why not?
Pugmire lining up to kick the extra point.
And suddenly here in the second quarter, this game has gone from a 6-3 game to boom.
Kick is good.
With 19 seconds remaining here in the first half, Salmen leading 27-3. Pugmire to boot this one away. It's back, and let's see, that'll go out of bounds on the kickoff. The illegal procedure.
That'll bring it out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, so better field position to start for the Swamp Owls. I keep catching myself wanting to say the Seahawks because of those uniforms, but no, the Swamp Owls. So Swamp Owls will have 19 seconds before half here. You think we see maybe some long plays, gadget plays, or you think they just go in for maybe run the ball and then
let's run the ball and
get back to the
half and catch our breath and see what we can do coming out the second half.
Well, if you're Coach Sprunk, what do you tell them at half?
Hey, we're in this game. Not out of it, but we were in this game and in there tight. We just got to go back to doing what we did right during the time that we were in it.
Right. And they're going to line up in the knee formation. Kraft goes down to the knee, and the clock runs down. So both teams will head to the locker rooms for halftime here as Salmen leads 27-3.
Let's welcome our Salmen High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Jim Stevens. The band is led by drum major Joshua Stevenson, along with co-drum majors Tyler Baker and Taylor Minner. Band captains are Zach Shkiro, Vernon Downey, Malia Lowe, and Milan Lowe. Brass captains is Logan Waters. Section captains are Chrislyn Seals, Stephen Webb, Mendelin Perkins, Matt Arsenault, Autumn McCoy, Paige Jerry, and Cade Pace. Drum captains is Terrence Lewis, along with co-captains Jalen Moore and Kyron Tuxton. Drum captains is Terrence. Flag team captains is Brendan Mills, along with co-captains Chloe O'Boyle and Corey Rice. Dania Miller is flag lieutenant. The Spartan Band will open tonight's halftime show with a cartoon production. Sit back and enjoy. All right. Sugar, Spice, and Everything Nice. Chemical X created the Powerpuff Girls. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup fighting Evil Townsville. Let's get ready for our drumline selection. Family Guy, now in its 18th season, created by Seth MacFarlane, is one of the top sitcoms. Giggity giggity.
And Pugmire to kick this one away to kick off the second half. This one high up there. And it's dropped. And Swamp Owls still on their feet. Good return there by number 11, Aaron Krim.
Yeah, initially ball dropped out, but then he picked it up right away and found a little bit of a seam and a good return out to about the 34-yard line. Marcel White on the tackle. It's going to be first down and 10 for Kenner Discovery.
So 11:51 to go here in the third quarter, excuse me. First and 10, Kenner Discovery. Kraft calling for it. Give goes to Casco, and he's brought down after a gain of 1 on the carry. But Salmen's up 27-3. It was a slow start for both teams here in this game, but Salmen really turned it on, in the second quarter.
Late in the second quarter, they scored back-to-back touch. Well, I think it was 3 in a row.
Yeah, with Marco.
Mikel Marco taking it the distance each time, leaving behind a lot of defenders in the. That one's
picked. Oh, nearly. They need to practice the old tip drill a little more.
Yeah, incomplete. That one came off one defender towards another, was overthrown.
And Marcel White got the tip, and then Javari Johnson couldn't haul it in.
That pass was intended for Martin, and a little high, brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Swamp Owls.
Make some noise, Salmen. It's 3rd down. Make some noise.
Kraft in the gun. To his right, Casco. Motion. Fakes the jet sweep to Martin. Kraft keeping it himself. Huge loss there as he's wrapped up and brought down by Christian Doucette.
Doucette shed his blocker and ran down Kraft for a big loss there.
That makes it close to 4th and 20 for the Swamp Owls. So punter going back is Lorenz Williams, 6-foot senior.
A little bit of adventure on this special teams. For Kenner Discovery.
26, Mason James.
Snap is back.
The block is on.
Kick is away. This one rolling, and Salmen able to get in front of it and haul it in there before it rolls even further. Mason James playing a little bit of catcher there.
That was dangerous right there. That ball was line drive like the last kick, except lower. Barely made it over everybody coming in, and was speedily coming down to the receiver, and luckily he just fell on it. That was a dangerous ball there.
And to start off the second half, Jack Gillikin not in. Michael Marco in at quarterback, had major success at tailback. Now Marco, the give goes to Owens. And Owens, gain of about 8.
A little bit of a slasher. Owens is a smaller version of Marco. Slashed right through there. Good speed.
Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Spartans. So Marco under center motion. Marco fakes the handoff, rolling to his right, looking downfield, slings it down, and it's incomplete. Intended out there for an open Mason James.
Good play action fake there, and Marco was able to get around the defender, found a man open. Incomplete, though. 3rd and 2.
So on 3rd and 2, you think we see a Marco draw?
Let's see where he's lined up. It's going to be quick quarterback.
They're just pushing forward. Marco barreling forward, still on his
still
feet. And he actually would still be going with the pile, but he got tripped up by his own man who was on the ground. An offensive lineman went down, and that's what took the feet out from under Marco.
Looked a lot like a rugby scrum, as they would call it, a rugby scrum. And the pile pushed forward, and we have a first down.
Be 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So Marco will line up under center once again. Marco takes the snap. Give goes to Owens. Left side this time, shooting through. Hit that hole hard. And that'll be a gain of 5.
Owens pretty much no nonsense as he just gets the ball and just
fast acceleration. He's at about the 3rd step. He's getting up to full speed.
Right.
So 8:45 to go here in the 3rd.
If he ever breaks a tackle or two, he'll be gone.
To the house.
He'll be gone.
So Marco in the gun this time. Pistol formation. Calling for it. Give goes to Owens, dancing around, and he is gobbled up and driven back for a loss of 2.
Good defense there by Kenner Discovery. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Where they mark it, maybe about a half-yard loss. But at 3rd and 6, 8:04 to go here in the 3rd. And let's see what they dial up here. Marco still at quarterback in the gun. Trips to the top of your screen. Marco calls for it, rolling to his right. Owens giving him a little protection. Slung out, and it is incomplete, but nearly picked off out there by the Swamp Owls.
Have no idea who he was throwing the ball to right there. Just an open spot. Somebody was supposed to be there maybe. I have no idea. Incomplete pass. Going to bring up 4th down.
That was J.P. Chason nearly hauling that one in. And we have another, let's see.
We have a penalty or something. I saw that down
Salmen's
marker.
happy about it.
I saw that unsportsmanlike conduct.
Because Chason got upset and spiked the ball. After that's your flag.
Because he didn't intercept it.
He didn't intercept it. He got frustrated, picked the ball up, and spiked it in frustration. So 1st down, and that keeps the Spartans marching down the field. But more mistakes in this game.
Both teams. This is, to me, this is very sloppy for a 4th game.
Marco keeping it left side, looking to keep going upfield, moving the pile as a bunch of Swamp Owls pile up on top of him, and he's brought down. There's a flock of Swamp Owls there.
That was just student body left there. They ran that in the first half. You remember, Marco ran it in the end zone, and they brought it back for holding. You can just see he's a very special kind of athlete.
Absolutely. I mean, we knew coming into this one, he averaging 10 yards per carry. In this one, we haven't seen stats yet, but that average may go up.
It might have. I don't think it's gone down. Let's put it that way.
Marco calls for it. Give goes to Owens up the middle. Touchdown, Spartans.
5-yard run by number 5, Carl Owens. Salmen touchdown.
So Spartans have come out, scored. And Pugmire on to attempt the extra point after the Carl Owens score. Snap is back, place, kick is up, and it is good. So with 7 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter, Salmen leads 34-3. Pugmire to kick this one away. This one back and will be returned by the Swamp Owls. Bringing it upfield. Had a seam to run. Salmen plugged it up quickly. That was Aaron Krim on the return.
Krim just started to move and saw, hey, I think there's an opening. He just took it straight ahead, hard, tackled down there, but a good return. Krim is shown out well tonight for Kenner.
Absolutely, the junior safety. So 1st and 10 for the Swamp Owls, looking to get it in the end zone. They're at the 27-yard line. Kraft, Martin in motion. Kraft calls for it, and it's a throwback. Martin gets it back to Kraft. Kraft taking it up, crossing the 30, crossing the 50, the 40, the 30, and he'll run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. But they're just the jet sweep give to Martin and throwback.
Pass complete to
Great
number 1,
play
Fred.
call right there. Great play. They opened that playbook just a little bit further, came back, and it worked just like it was drawn up.
1st and 10 for the Swamp
Yeah, we were
Owls
saying
at
in the
30
first
yard
half
line.
that they were really showing that playbook, pulling out all the stops as they, a new program coming to take on the Salmen Spartans. Kraft in the gun here on 1st down. Motion. Martin fakes to gives to the tight end coming around. He has room to run. Oh, and another flag comes out. That's a 1st down and then some as he's still not down.
He's almost
forward.
got it
My
in
goodness.
And now,
Number
hey,
80,
we've
Morello
expanded the
carry.
playbook a little
Flag
bit.
on the
Let's
play.
go with a little counter play with the tight end and make a big gainer. But there's a flag on the play. Let's see.
Yeah, that was Axel Varea, excuse me. See what the call is from the officials. It looks to be on the Spartans. Yeah, as they
Personal foul. So 1st down.
Personal foul on the Spartans. 1st and goal for the Swamp Owls. at the
So
4-yard
first and
line.
goal for the Swamp Owls, and I said at the top of this drive they're looking to get it in the end zone. Well, here this is their best opportunity.
They're knocking on the door right here.
And Wildcat with Martin. Motion across. Oh, the snap hit the guy in motion. Martin picks it up, and he's brought down by Carl Jones.
Fumble in the backfield.
You know, guess who? Carl Jones. We've been saying his name
Yeah.
all
Number
night
6,
for the Salmen
Carl Jones.
defense.
Second and goal for the Swamp Owls at the 10-yard line.
Second and goal for Kenner Discovery. The 10-yard line. Ooh, a little bit of movement from the Salmen Spartans, and they
We got
blow
a
the
whistle.
whistle. That'll be encroachment
Flag on the
on
play.
the right side of the defense there. Yeah.
Good
So-
time for them to
Offside
freeze
against
the
Spartans.
defense.
Absolutely. Second and
After,
goal.
Second and goal
after
at the
having
5-yard line.
lost yardage on a bad snap.
Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Kraft calls for it, looking to pass. Now pressure coming, and he is, brought down violently by Christian Doucette.
Big tackle by number 48, Christian Doucette.
Trying to sprint left and throw. Kraft was dropped by Doucette for a loss.
Bring up
Big
third
loss.
and goal at the 14-yard line.
Third and goal for the Swamp Owls. And 5 minutes on the clock. It looks as if we've sped past the heat and humidity break.
Once again.
Once again. And
Oh,
there it is.
no. It was as if you had...
I jinxed it.
Heat and
Yeah,
humidity timeout.
you reached out and tapped the whitehead on the shoulder.
So with 4:56 remaining here in the third, Salmen leads 34-3.
Now make some noise.
3rd and goal from the 14 for the Swamp Owls. Coming out of the heat and humidity break, Christian Kraft slings it out, met immediately by Salmen, shakes off one defender, and he's gang tackled and driven back by an army of Spartans there, led by number 3, John Lowry.
By a host of Spartans. Bring up 4th
So
down and
4th
goal.
down, and see if they bring that field goal unit back on. Earlier, Ruben Varela hit a 30-yarder. Now they're going to keep the offense out there. Christian Kraft awaiting the call from the sideline.
Bring up 4th and goal at the 18-yard line.
4th and goal
Make
at the
some noise,
18. So,
Salmons,
Tiger, what do you
4th
think?
down, make some
Here, 4th and goal at the
noise.
18.
Hey,
Loft of prayer.
no. How about the throwback again?
That was effective.
Let's see if somebody comes in motion.
Motion. Calling for it. Kraft looking downfield, slings it out.
Oh,
Pushing upfield, and he's brought down at about the 10-yard line. That one complete to Oscar Casco.
Crash pass complete.
that time,
Down
play
by a host
action
of Spartans.
pass.
1st down, Spartans.
Casco was right open where he was. I thought if he was going should have taken it to the outside, cut back into the middle where all the defenders were. Boom, dropped right there, and the Spartan defense holds.
So Spartan
1st and
offense
10
will take over at the
10-yard
10-yard line with 3:46 to go here in the 3rd, up 34-3. And Marco in at quarterback. Marco calling for it this time, looking to pass, launches this one long, and it is, that's going to be pass interference.
There it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
that intended for Mason James.
Marco's pass incomplete.
And
2 flags on the play.
That was one of the few times we've seen the ball thrown down long, I think, straight long.
yes.
Isn't it tonight?
Yeah, it's mainly been screens.
Screens, or a couple of times there were passes up the field about 10 yards. That was full-out bomb right there.
And Marcus Clark is the one called for the penalty, a freshman DB for Kenner Discovery. So that'll get the Spartans a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's offsetting penalties.
Check that. Oh, was that illegal? What was illegal forward pass? Okay. All right, I'm a little confused about
It was three penalties on the play.
Oh, all offsetting then.
We had 3 penalties on the play. Holding on the offense, pass interference on the defense, and illegal man downfield on the offense. Penalties will offset.
So that's 1st and 10 for the Spartans. That'll actually end up dropping the Spartans back for the illegal man
Flag will
downfield.
bring up 1st and 15 for the Spartans.
So 1st and 15 for Salmen. This one back to Marco as pressure comes immediately. He launches this one again, and that one falls incomplete. No flag down. It looked as if they ran that same play they
Okay, if
just
everyone would like
ran
to
the
get out
first
there,
time.
Split the pot tickets. We have
So
your
the
numbers
three,
ready.
what were the 3 penalties? Illegal man downfield,
Block in the back, and pass interference.
Tonight, split the pot number is 2460118.
So 3:33 to go here in the 3rd. Now 2nd and 15 for the Spartans.
Split the pot number is 2460118. You can go down to the table at the front and split your pot. It's 2nd and 15 for the Spartans.
Marco in the gun.
Blitz coming.
Marco calling for it. Rushing upfield. Hit the hole hard, and that he'll get back about a gain of 7 on the carry.
Number
So
8,
that'll make
Marco
it
on the
3rd and
carry,
8.
Gain of about 7. Bring up 3rd down.
A 3rd and 8 for the Spartans. 3:09 to go here in the 3rd. And look, the clock, you're up 34-3. Clock as your friend Salmen really taking their time getting the play in, getting to the line, and then running their play.
And why not?
Marco calling for it. Pitches it out, and it's incomplete.
It looked
Their
like
right side.
It looked like Marco was
Number 8, Marco's
not
pass
sure what he was going to do. I think he was going to run, and and he had receivers running pass routes, and then decided, well, I've got a guy breathing down on me. I'm just going to throw it.
So that'll be 4th down for the Spartans, and
Back
they'll
to
send
punt for the
the
Spartans,
punt
number
unit
12,
on. So Tristan
Pugmire.
Pugmire comes out to punt this one away. The
Deep
long
receiver
snapper
for the
is
Swamp Owls,
Peyton
number 11,
Gable.
Aaron Krim.
And Krim back to return. And let's see, a
have
timeout
timeout.
called by Kenner Discovery.
Timeout,
So
Kenner Discovery.
2:44 to go here in the 3rd. Salmon's up 34-3.
12, Pugmire, deep to receive for the Swamp Owls, number 11.
So 4th down for the Spartans. Pugmire on the punt, and look for Kenner Discovery to bring the house here. Gable sends it back to snap. Pugmire, wow, sends a great punt, high punt. Still rolling. Did Kenner Discovery touch it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. It looked like it hit the ground and began to roll.
It did. I think
And
it did. I don't
Mason
think
James grabbed the hold of it and
they're going to bring it back.
to where he initially touched it. Yeah,
Right.
but
Punt down.
He boomed that one.
yeah, that was a phenomenal punt there from Pugmire.
Actually, if he'd have let it go, it would have gone further.
It-
Seemed like it would.
So the Swamp Owl offense takes over at the 30-yard line. With 2:29 to go here in the 3rd, Salmon up 34-3. Kraft calling for it. Handoff, looking to go up the middle, and Salmon will gang tackle him down. Contact was made in the backfield, and it'll be
Run by
no
number 13,
gain, maybe a
Casco.
gain of 1
Tackled down by number
on the carry by
44,
Casco.
Stevens, and number 64,
Stevens on the stop.
Bring up
for
Nothing
the
too
Spartans.
fancy there, just straight ahead. Probably going back to the playbook, and let's start working out a few things here.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. Kraft calling for it, looking downfield, slings this one out, has a man open, and he hauls it in.
Wow.
Great catch there by Chad Woodson.
Kraft threaded the needle right there. Great
Kraft
pitch
pass
and
to
catch.
number 9, Woodson,
And a fresh set of downs for the Swamp Owls.
at midfield.
Yeah, right at the 50-yard line. Now 3 to the left. 3 to the top of your screen for the Swamp Owls. Kraft calling for it. Quick pass, wide open, man. Running downfield on the reception. It's stripped away. Ball still loose. Will the Swamp Owls pick it up? Yes, they do. Woodson gets it, and Woodson will be run out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Wow. Wow. I was pretty sure I was going to see a bunch of black jerseys
Kraft pass
show
complete to
up,
number
but
25,
apparently a
Geraci.
bunch of
Fumble
players
on
on the field gave up on that play.
Recovered by number 9.
But Geraci, the one who
Oh,
initially
first and goal at the 2-yard
hauled it
line.
in, rushing downfield, had it stripped away from him, and heads up play by Woodson to get on it. But yeah, like you said, it was like they thought it was forgone.
That ball looked awful lonely as it was.
Yeah,
And then we have somebody moving here.
Swamp Owls saying this is going to be on Salmon.
I
Salmon
think
saying it's going to be on the Swamp Owls.
It is going to
and
be
it's on
on
the Swamp
Kenner.
Owls.
Yes.
False start against the Swamp Owls.
So a minute 16 to go here in the third. Salmen leading 34 to 3. First and goal as Kraft calls in the play to his team. Motion from Martin. Kraft calling for it. Give goes to Davis. Davis loses the handle, and Salmen falls right on top of it.
Big play there by the defense. They made Kenner cough up the ball again. This time they got the recovery. Not Kenner Discovery. They got the recovery.
Yes. And for Kenner Discovery, it kind of continues with the pouring yourself a big glass of milk and then kicking it over.
Yeah. Hey, it's a first-year program. That's what we all got to remember. They've acquitted themselves pretty well here in this game, I will say. And while they make mistakes, they keep trying.
Marco. And there's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
So another flag and
offsides on the Swamp Owls.
It's going to be offsides on Kenner Discovery. Marco lining up under center. And another flag comes down.
Flag on the play.
That's going to be encroachment once again on Kenner Discovery.
First down, Spartans.
So they give up a first down in penalties. And Kenner Discovery will take a timeout. 1:02 remaining here in the third. Salmen leads 34 to 3. Marco under center calling for it. Give goes to Owens. Owens will get the first down on the carry, barreling forward. Great running there.
Good blocking up front by the big boys. Opened up the hole, slashed right through there, off left tackle. Big first down right there.
Marco in the Salmen offense right back at the line here. First down again. Marco gives to Owens again, running around, and a lot of penetration there from Kenner Discovery, and they stop Owens in the backfield.
They're blitzing just about every down right now. Kenner Discovery is.
Carry. Tackled down by a host of Swamp Owls.
So 23 seconds to go. Calling for it. Marco fakes the handoff, and my goodness, another penalty.
Flag on the play.
This one against the Swamp Owls again.
Both of these teams are trading freeze plays on one another.
Is this, you think at this point, because that's 3 on this drive alone, could that be fatigue setting in?
It shouldn't be, not at this juncture.
Marco keeping it himself, right side, has the first down and then some, cutting it upfield, and he was pushed and brought down over on the far side. And a flag is down late. So at the end of 3, Salmen leads 34 to 3. Start of the fourth quarter, Gillikin in at quarterback for the Spartans. He'll line up under center. Owens, the tailback. Give goes to Owens, going straight ahead, and he'll be brought down behind the line by a host of Swamp Owl players, led there by number 85, Robert James.
And Kenner Discovery continuing their all-out blitz. Brought a guy from the backside there to run down Owens. Pick up a 1.
Now Gillikin lining up under center once again, 2 to the bottom of your screen. Gillikin running left side, the bootleg has plenty of room to run, and we have a flag down on the backside of the play as Gillikin gets into the end zone.
Number 7, Jack Gilligan, 23-yard Salmen touchdown.
What a run there. That's a great play, but let's see if it stands.
Flag on the play.
I think
And it looks like it's going to be on the swamp out. Well, yeah, touchdown.
Touchdown
Stands.
is good.
So great play there, running in.
Face mask on the
Jack
swamp out.
Gilligan.
Be assessed on
The
the
face
kickoff.
mask will be assessed on the kickoff.
On for the extra point is number 12, Pugmire.
So Pugmire on to attempt the extra point. But the flag kind of stole the thunder of that play a little bit. But great play by Jack Gilligan.
Oh, it was a good bootleg, good fake. Everybody sucked in. That's what happens when you have people. You've got to, when they're just full out blitzing, you got to have an answer
kick is
for
good.
it. That was an answer.
So 11:26 to go here in the game. Salmen leads 41-3. Pugmire to kick this one away. This one will go into the end zone for the touchback. There was the face mask penalty assessed on the kickoff. So
Pugmire
shorter
kicks the ball
distance to
into
kick
the
it.
end
That
zone
one
for
goes
a
into the
touchback.
end zone. And the Swamp Owl offense heads out looking to complete a drive and get one into the end zone. As they trail 41-3 here in the fourth.
They were down in the shadow of Salmon's goal in that on their last drive and fumbled it away.
Kraft calling for it on first down, rolling to his right, and he'll be slung down in the backfield by guess who, Tiger?
Big tackle
Number
for a
33.
loss by number 33,
Brandon Acker.
There you go.
Loss of about 10 on the play brings up 2nd and 20 for the Swamp Owls.
Second and 20. For the Swamp Owls. Once again, Kraft calling for it, slings it out, complete, and fighting for those extra yards, spinning around, and it looks like number 9, Woodson,
Pass complete
got
to
there.
Number 9,
Got, well, back to the original line of scrimmage.
About 9 on the play.
Good,
Bring up
good,
3rd and
good
11.
pitch and catch there.
Check that, it'll be about 3rd and 9.
So 3rd and 9 for the Swamp Owls.
Make some noise, Salmon. It's 3rd down. Make some noise.
Kraft with Casco to his left. Casco, excuse me. Rolling left, Kraft slings it out on the run. It's incomplete.
Had a man open.
Yeah,
Didn't bring it in.
intended for Frederick Johnson. Hit him in the hands.
Yeah, Johnson, I think earlier in the game on that same little out route was open, wide open.
Wide open. So that makes it 4th and 9. And the punt unit on for Kenner Discovery.
Back to punt for the Swamp Owls, number 6, Williams.
Lorenz Williams on to punt this one away. A little bit of confusion for the Spartans. Snap is high. Good job by Williams to haul it in. This is an end-over-end punt. Rolling. Jones picks it up. Excuse me, James picks it up. Room to run, crossing the 30, 20, 10, 5. James is in for the score.
50-yard punt return. Touchdown, Salmon.
We may have a
26,
penalty.
Mason James.
And we
Flag on the play.
a flag on the play. Let's see the call.
I think we're going to have a block in the back.
So still talking it over. And while they talk it over, we're going to step away for an injury timeout. And 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Spartans following the injury timeout. Handoff going to Owens. Owens rumbling forward, and he'll be brought down after a gain of about 2 on the carry, brought down by Drake Johnson, the junior defensive back for the Swamp Owls.
Nothing. I'm not expecting anything too fancy right now. Got a big lead. 4th quarter. Run the clock.
New quarterback into the game is Isaac Casnay. That's a freshman for the Spartans. Calling for it. He'll keep it right side, barreling forward, and that'll be a 1st down.
He looked like a younger version of Mr. Marco right there.
That's a big freshman.
That is a big.
Barreling forward, throwing his size around down there, giving his team a 1st down. And injured player on the field walks off. We'll get back to play. 8:38 to go here in the game. Salmen up 41-3. So the huddle here, and clock being their friend.
Why is the clock running?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
Calling for it. Casnave gives to Owens going right side, and Owens is brought down after a gain of 1 by number 85, Robert James. So that'll make it 2nd down and 8 for the Spartans.
Nothing fancy here.
No.
Just straight ahead. Get some younger players in. We got some fresh jerseys in there. People getting to see some action.
They're building for the future at this point. Guys who may be only accustomed to seeing Wednesday night lights getting to see the Friday night lights.
Exactly.
7:41 to go. Casnave calling for it. Handoff up the middle. He'll fall forward for a gain of 2. There on the carry, Tyrone Statham, senior running back.
29, Tyrone Statham on the carry. Gain of about 3. We'll bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and about 6 on this one.
And I think
Grant.
we'll continue to see that heavy dose of left, right, middle. Statham into Casnave's right. Casnave taking it himself, right side, looking to cut it back, and he'll be dropped for a loss of 2 on the carry. Brought down there by number 25, Matthew Geraci.
Geraci just whipped his man and got Cazenave and dropped him for a loss. 4th down and 7.
So 4th down for the Spartans here.
This is not so much going for it as it is running the clock.
Casnave taking it left side, and he's brought down there.
Hard.
Yeah, a loss of 2 there, and that's Matthew Geraci once again in on the stop.
Yeah.
So
Dragged
turnover.
him hard. Good job by him. He was spying the quarterback. Once he headed that way, Geraci was downfield making the stop.
Turnover on, and there's going to be a heat and humidity break. 6:07 to go here in the game. Salmen up 41-3. Kraft in the gun here on 1st down. Martin in motion. Kraft calling for it. Fake the pitch there, and well done by Salmen number 18, Jack Robertson, to play that one. Stay with the quarterback. Wrap it
Little
up.
option that way. Fake the jet sweep. Come back with the option. Quarterback with a little fake, hoping to keep Jackson off of it. Robertson, sorry. And Robertson folded back in, made the tackle. He actually picked up a yard. Mr. Robertson throwing him down gave him a yard. Inadvertently, obviously.
Kraft calling for a motion from Martin. Give goes to Martin on the jet sweep. Gets around Robertson, still running and on his feet, spinning out of another tackle. And on his feet, crossing and gets the first down for the Swamp Owls.
Hey, he's
what a
still
play.
not down. He's still not down over there. Good run that time. They went back to the jet sweep. They had success real early with that play. Not since then, but
yeah, what a play by Martin on the
First and 10 at the 32
jet
yard
sweep.
line.
So 4:51 to go here in the game. Swamp Owls driving. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Calling for it, Kraft looking downfield, has a man. It's caught!
great throw and catch right there.
Down inside the 10-yard line, about, see where it's spotted.
Casco hauled that in. Ball went right over a defender, and Casco got it. Great pitch and catch right there by the Swamp Owls. Kraft to Casco, and a first and goal.
Yeah, ball at the 6-yard line with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the game.
This is all this is right now is Kenner trying. Some confusion maybe.
Yeah, just switching some players to the other side. Kraft puts Martin in motion. The give goes to the tight end. We saw success with that earlier. Barreling forward, running over one player, and he'll get down to the 1-yard line. That was Axel Varela.
Good effort there. Came up a little short, but they're knocking on the door here, trying to get a score in there. Before this game ends.
Yeah, Kraft and company set up shop at the 1-yard line here on second down. Kraft calling for it, and he'll push forward. And let's see, call. They are in.
Yes.
The Swamp Owls score here with 3:12 remaining in the game. Nothing, nothing fancy there.
Yeah,
take
just
the
straight
snap
ahead
and go forward.
Just straight ahead. This is not the first team Spartan defense. However, that doesn't matter really to Kenner Discovery. They're trying to learn what they're doing in their first year. That ball was blocked.
No good.
The extra point is no good.
So 3:12 to go here in the game. Salmen leads 41-9. Kick coming. This one kicked away as the Spartans were expecting possibly an onside kick. So Marco returning this one, looking to get around, and we have a flag out as Marco barrels downfield. He'll go to the house, but there's a flag way back there at the 30-yard line.
By Marco. Touchdown, Salmen. Flag on the play.
Another flag down at the 20-yard line. Multiple flags down on the field. So, penalties being assessed. Officials talking it over. So holding, yep, to be expected there. That was the one at the 30-yard line. And then an unsportsmanlike conduct also on the Spartans. So both fouls, the one back at the 30 and then the one up at the 20, both on the Spartans.
Ball be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the Spartans setting up at the 19-yard line. 2:52 to go in this one. They're up 41-9. Oh, actually, they're going to back them up even further because they're assessing.
I got to tell you, I would.
That's at the 10-yard line. Excuse me.
That's way back. I would say this. I think Coach Shooter tomorrow is going to take a look at that stat sheet, and those penalties have been an out-and-out killer. You cannot continue to make these penalties.
No. And not, as you progress through the season, you want to clean those up if you want to make some sort of.
And
another flag is down, just as we're talking about it. I mean, as a former coach, when you see all of these penalties, all these flags, you're looking at this, what do you do on Monday to try and address this?
Oh, it's like, what was the areas of concern? Are we jumping off sides?
Right.
Are we in motion? Then every time that we do that, we're going to repeat the play over and over and over again. You know, we're addressing it in individual. Like if we're holding, I'm talking to the offensive lineman. Where did you have your hands? Let's look at it on tape. Why were you doing that? This is what you need to do. You know, kind of explain it all. This is just straight ahead right now.
And then as far as, you know, jumping off sides, those kind of penalties are false starts.
It's you know, it's like this. We're going to go on down. We're going to go on set. We're going to go on go. We're going to go on the third go. And we're going to do it over and over and over again so that you don't make those mistakes.
2 minutes to go here in the game. Straight ahead once again. Looks to be a modest gain of maybe 2, gets them back to the original line of scrimmage here on 3rd down.
I was once told, oh, we can't go on 2 here. We can't go on 2. We can't go on 3. I said, yes, we can. Yes, we will. And that proved to be an advantage you have. But you have to be disciplined. It has to be every day.
Absolutely.
It can't be every play is 36 toss on 1.
Right.
And that's it. 24 trap on 1. Whatever the play.
Yeah.
You know? So it
Then
has
it becomes
to be
routine and you lose the advantage.
right. So you drill. Every play's on a different count.
Right. Minute 6 to go here in the game. And we have a timeout on the field. 1:06 to go. Salmen up 41-9. 3rd and 10. Casnave under center for the Spartans. Calling for it. Met in the backfield by the Swamp Owls there. Dropped him back for a loss of maybe 4.
Again, full out blitz. That's all Kenner's been doing here in the second half, just lining up and coming after them. They're going up against the JVs, basically the JV team at this point. Some freshmen in Kazanave, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, 4th down, 36 seconds to go in the game with the clock rolling, and I believe Salmen is going to ride this one out as long as they can. Now that hand is up, so they have 10 seconds. They may just take the delay.
They're going to take the delay.
Yeah, they're going to take the delay. And we have a
check.
Well,
that was a timeout.
Okay, timeout on the field. So 14 seconds remaining in the game. Salmen up 41-9. Pugmire standing in the end zone to punt this one away for the Spartans with 14 seconds to go in the game. Snap is back. Pugmire gets the punt high up in the air as the clock continues to roll, and it'll continue to bounce. And they touch it down at the 15-yard line with 2 seconds on the clock. So the Swamp Owls will have time for one play here. You think they just take the shot to the end zone?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't give up. They tried to score before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they won more. Maybe one more shot.
They have had fight. Both teams fought hard in this game. Swamp Owls even down 41-9. Never gave up. Tried hard the entire game. But Salmen 41-9. Good night for them, but both teams need to clean up those penalties.
Ooh. Very raggedy football tonight, I can tell you that.
So last play of the game here is Kraft lines up in the gun for the Swamp Owls.
Oh, Salmen did not have 11 men on the field. So we're going to have one
untimed play here. So Kraft lining up here in the gun. Final play of the game. Calling for it. Looking downfield, slings this one out, has a man open, it falls. Incomplete. And the Salmen Spartans are victorious, winning this 41-9. That is the end of the ball game. Let's go ahead and send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Foles, director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, sideline camera, Rhett Sharp, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams, color analyst, Coach Tiger Edwards. So from Salmen High School, where the Salmen Spartans defeat Kenner Discovery 41-9. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.